Honestly, when people be saying they don't need a man, I'll be shutting the up. Cause I need my man. You know why? Cause that's a good man, Savannah. A good man. And I need him. I need him.
Not to be rude or anything, but when I hear a woman talk about her ex and she says, he'll never find anyone like me, I can't help but think, yeah, you're his ex. Him not finding someone like you is sort of the point, don't you think?
Okay, so just shoot straight and answer this very blunt question. Like, if I'm a woman that is pretty sharp, I take care of myself, I'm independent, somewhat successful, like, can't find a man? Like, am I the problem? Like, if I am, just be a friend and tell me so I can stop looking.
And the moral of that story is that in order to be able to win at life, women need to start treating people, specifically men, like objects, credit cards. Ironically, women don't like it when they're treated like objects, but apparently it's okay as long as women do it.
Okay, so I keep seeing this topic floating around and I'm gonna address it because I'm confused too. Guys, y'all need to get it together. Like, are we dating? Are we talking? Are we going somewhere with this? Like, you meet somebody, y'all talking for months. When do the dating stage come? Because at this point, if you ain't got no intentions on dating me, marrying me, don't ask for my number. Don't even approach me. Don't hop in my inbox. Don't do nothing. Just leave me alone. How about that? You stay where you at, and I'm going to stay where I'm at because it's pointless.
What's going on, fellas? Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment down below. Let's get back to the video.
This type of guy doesn't chase women, and I'll tell you why. Number one, if he's really this type of guy, he probably don't have an issue with women. That's number one. Number two, when a man is secure and he's confident and he's good being by himself, I think a lot of people try to fill up the space because they don't like being alone. This type of guy don't struggle with being alone. So he don't need you. He wants you, but he don't need you. And because he doesn't need you, he ain't gonna chase you. Which, to be honest with you, I think is a strength because you don't want a man that needs someone who just doesn't like being alone, so they'll take anybody just to fill in the space. That's not the kind of guy you actually want. You want a guy that's okay being alone because if you're in his space or he wants you around, you know he genuinely wants you around. It's not just to have somebody there or to fill in the blank.
Fun fact of the day, did you know that cheating affects men more than it does women? That's right. Men experience more emotional pain when a relationship turns sour than women do. I can already hear feminists. It's because of their ego? No, it's actually because they rely on their partner for emotional support and intimacy. Same study noted that women tend to get over relationships a lot quicker than men, whereas men never really get over it. Because social norms discourage men from talking about their feelings, they never open up, they bottle it up inside, and they suffer silently. I've been back on this app for literally 2 days, and all I've seen is women just mocking men, making fun of them, and the theme of the day seems to be men with cheating trauma. Y'all should just get no dick. Thank you.
I do not talk to women with kids, bro. Soon as I see she got a kid, I follow her on Instagram in the club, she bad, I'm talking about I know I can smack. Fire.
Yeah. But
she got a little kid emoji in the bio.
Why not?
I don't.
Don't be the most responsible.
You don't do
but you know what?
That's what I like.
But now,
I know she got some money.
But look,
you know she responsible.
Most women with kids say the same thing. They don't want to talk to it. They got kids.
Is it availability?
It's crazy. I realized that recently.
That's
nigga, I didn't know that.
I need my female to be accessible at all
Whenever
times.
I want you, come here, get here.
3, 4, 5, 6 in the morning. If I text you and say I'm on my way home, that ain't me selling. I don't ask for you to come. You know to come. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't deal with baby daddies. I'm not dealing with nothing. Husbands, ex-husbands, none of that. Baby, I'm not dealing with them.
Yeah.
Isn't it kind of weird how we celebrate women who abandon their babies, but yet we hunt men down who do the exact same thing? Like, hear me out now. Studies show that children who are abandoned through adoption by their mothers hold the exact same issues and the exact same negative outcomes as fatherlessness. But yet, when a woman abandons her babies, we find a way to justify it. We pat her on the back. We say, you were just doing the best you could for that kid. And I am an adopted child. I stand by this. My mom did the best thing for me. But yet, when a man isn't ready to have a baby, when a man walks away from an unplanned pregnancy, we hunt that mother down and label him a deadbeat. We have given women numerous options to prevent parenthood, such as birth control, adoption, foster care, even safe haven law that allows us to drop our babies off at hospitals and fire stations. But if a man isn't ready to have a baby, get the pitchforks.
When the man opens up, when he really opens up, don't you use what he said when he was open to prove a point when you want to win an argument. You will never hear the full story from us ever again. And we'll start say stuff like this. How are you? Good. I ain't good, but I just ain't telling you. Women, let me tell you something. Men are not emotionless. We have deep emotions. We just don't know how to express them. And let me tell you, if you make us feel unsafe, you'll never hear from us again. If I tell you something in a moment of vulnerability and you use it against me in an argument, you can forget me talking to you forever. And you keep talking about he quiet, he shut down, he's in his man cave, he won't open up, because when he did open up, you shut the door on him.
All right, y'all. Here's a question. Why men don't approach women anymore? Glad you asked. Let's get into it, family. Happy Saturday, everybody. Number one, the fear of rejection. Women today, as we know, have some unrealistic standards. Some women. Plus, he has a six-pack, six-figure, and is 6 feet. You can't talk to him. Number two, it's not just about the fear of rejection. For some men, it's the fear of being labeled a creep or because the man that's approaching you isn't your type. So because he's interested in you, he a creep? Come on now. Number three, online dating, which has made it so men don't have to get rejected in person. Number four, social media. Now you can just run up in somebody's DM. You don't have to have communication skills. I think all this technology and everything has made our communication skills terrible, y'all. Terrible. And last, we've seen how women will reject men in unnecessarily rude ways. It's okay to not be interested, to try to embarrass them. Y'all, we gotta stop.
I'm reading the comment, and, societies continue to ask, why don't men engage in so many words? And the man says, because y'all want us to put a down payment to get you a new car, or pay 2 months worth of rent, or write a 1,200 word essay on why you should say hi back to us. It's not worth it. And that, it really sums up how modern women are acting today. You want men to go out of their way to do all of these things, and men don't even know you. I don't even know if I want the job yet. I'm just trying to see if this is a good fit for both of us. But the ways and the manners in which I would do that, you don't like any of them.
Whenever I see a girl come up here and say, I don't need a nigga for money, I don't ask a nigga for money, me and my man could go 50-50, like, I'm dating for this and da-da-da-da, and the whole night, they always have this certain look. Like, they just look stressed out.
Do I have that look? Because I am definitely a girl that will go 50-50. I will definitely spoil the shit out of my husband, because my husband does the same for me. I'm not afraid to take care of my husband. I did not realize that women who are being adults, paying bills, going 50-50, loving her man, was supposed to come with a stressed out aesthetic. Oh, so I have to beg a man his money and act like a child for me to not have this stressed look, for me to look like I'm not struggling. Let's have no ambition. Let's not be self-sufficient, because if we do, we're gonna have that look.
I'm sitting here sick and worried. And this man is sitting in this car. Really? 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 Seriously? Seriously?
Look, ladies, there is a reason why that man is sleeping in his car rather than going inside and relaxing after a full day of work. He most likely just finished a pretty stressful day at work, and now he's about to go into another stressful situation, which is at home. Unfortunately, you are part of that. You are stressing him out probably the minute he walks into that home, and his body knows that. That's why he's having a hard time walking through that door. So instead, he takes 10 or 15 minutes in his car alone just to help decompress. In this situation, that man, instead of going somewhere else and relaxing, he decided to play it safe and just pull into his driveway so that you weren't worried about where he was. With that, he got this reaction, which tells him the next time to maybe go somewhere else or maybe just drive a loop around a few times.
Hot take, I would never date a guy who hasn't been in a relationship before. I know that sounds kind of crazy, and I know that a lot of girls are like, no, my dream man has like never been in a relationship, like he's never cracked another girl, like nothing, he's never touched a girl with a 10-foot pole. That sounds nice, but then really put your thinking cap on, okay? And like, I am a jealous girlfriend. Do not get me wrong, I'm fucking insane. So this is kind of crazy coming from me. I would never want a guy who's never been in a relationship at this point. Like, I'm 24, like we probably should have had at least one, if not multiple relationships at this point. Like, a guy who just has never been had a girlfriend, like, he doesn't know just like the things that he should know. I don't want to teach you how to be my boyfriend. Like, I just want you to know how to, I want a cooked man. Someone can cook here. Fine by me, literally fine by me. Like, I don't know why your last relationship didn't work out unless you were like horrible, beating her emotionally, physically, like cheating on her every week. Like, I don't care what happened. Like, maybe you just parted ways. You're mine now. You're mine now. I don't want you if you don't know how to date a girl, you don't know how to treat a woman, especially if you don't have a sister and no previous relationship. Like, no, you're done. You don't know anything about girls. Like, you don't even know what a tampon looks like. Like, I want nothing to do with you. I literally want nothing. Like, no.
Stop treating your husband like he's a woman. Not disrespectfully, just realistically. A lot of wives try to connect with their husband the same way that they connect emotionally. But men do not process the same way. When he's stressed, he doesn't always want to talk it out. Sometimes he just wants space, silence, or a solution. And that silence is not distance, it's him processing. Men also do not bond through endless talking. They bond by doing life with you, physical closeness, respect. That's connection for him. And when he feels constantly corrected, managed, or emotionally picked apart, he's going to shut down because he doesn't want to be handled. He wants to be respected. And a lot of men show love differently than women too. Providing, protecting, showing up consistently. He may not express love like you do, but he is expressing it. If you want him to open up more, create peace first. Because most men recharge through calm, not conflict.
I don't get it. Modern women, why would a man meet your demands if you don't want that man around? That's really what we have to start asking. Why is he trying to make you happy and you really don't even like him? Man tries to approach you, man tries to see how your day was. Like, genuinely, he tries to see how your day was. And well, at least for a lot of time, a lot of women talking about well, I want you to leave me alone. You're toxic. I was minding my own business and here you come, and all this other nonsense. Modern women need to start listening to the things that they say.
Ladies, honestly, the man that doesn't really approach women a lot or very often is actually going to be the man that you should be going for. Hear me out. See, a lot of women always want men to chase them and this and that, right? And I mean, it's cool. A man should shoot their shot at a woman, right? I get it. But the man that, because you hear women always say, like, why don't men approach? Why don't men chase anymore? Or, why don't men, approach women at the bar or restaurant, whatever, right? But the thing is, oftentimes the man that is so quick to approach, he's quick to approach every woman. A lot of times that man, he approaches women like a sport, and you got to ask yourself the question, is that really the man that you should be wanting? Because the man that doesn't approach a woman or like all the time, he actually is very respectful to women. He holds women to a very high standard, and he also himself has very high standards. But let's just be for real. A lot of women are sometimes intimidated by that man. Right. And I know a lot of women in the comments are going to be, they're going to come for me on this, but I'm just telling it like it is. That man is very apprehensive, but not apprehensive, but he's very selective with who he approaches. He has high standards. But you want a man who has high standards because he has high standards for himself, and he also respects himself. And because of that, he respects you and he respects women.
This is my petition to bring back manly men.
Oh, manly men are in demand again, are they? Let me guess. Someone must have needed something.
Just tell me why I was at the airport yesterday and I asked two grown-ass men to help me put my suitcase up in the overhead bin.
Yep, called it. Because the only time that some of those strong, independent women seem to want manly men around is when they find out they can't do something all by themselves.
And they both said no. One of them was like, if you can't put it up yourself, go check it at the gate.
I feel that's a perfectly valid response. After all, if a woman can't handle her own baggage, why should she try to hand it off to a man to deal with?
I was like, jaw dropped, because what's your issue?
There's no issue. They've probably just been listening to what a lot of women out there have been saying, that they don't need or want men for anything.
If I could, I would, but I just can't. I'm 5 feet tall. I literally weigh 90 pounds, and you think I can barely reach up there. What's your issue? Hello? What?
Maybe, just maybe, a person should have taken a little more responsibility for their own actions, not taken on more than they're physically capable of handling themselves, and then expect others, specifically men, to do the work for them.
We made the interesting decision to ask some men at the bar this weekend what they think is wrong with modern dating. And this is not going to be an opinionated video. I'm not going to put my opinions in on this. I am just going to tell you verbatim what they said to us. I did literally just say I was not going to put an opinion in here, but I will say I don't think we can blame an entire gender on what's going on right now. I think it's both of our faults/problems. The overall consensus is that women are expecting too much out of men. And now when we asked them what that meant, they said a few different things. But first being is they expect men to be, this is a quote, 6'3" and above and make over $200,000. They also mentioned women expect men to take them on 3 or 4 dates before doing anything with them. They said that social media is inflating what women are expecting from men in a superficial way. So they are expecting a lot more material things because they're seeing other people on social media get those things, when in reality, most men don't have the things on social media. They said that they are using dates as pre-games to go out with their friends. They said a lot of these women have no direction in their life and don't know where they want to go in life, but they are expecting men to have everything together and know exactly where they want to go in life before dating them. Or that they are not where they want to be in life yet, but they expect the man that they are dating to be where he wants to be in life. They also said that they've seen a lot of dating app accounts from their girlfriends and that women just have way too many options and have men asking them out left and right. How many forks can a girl use in one snack? The overall consensus about this conversation is I think that they just think women are using them. So let me know what you guys think.
You don't think men were more masculine back then than they are now?
Men worldwide were more masculine because we didn't have feminism. But see, the problem is black women, your mother's generation and your grandmother's generation, They really failed you guys because they told you didn't need a man. Who raised these feminine, weak black men that you have a problem with? Who raised them? Who raised them? 80% of black children are born out of wedlock. Who raised them? Who?
We did.
Who's we?
My mom or whoever my grandparents did.
Black who?
Women.
Thank you. That's who raised them. You raised the very men you have a problem with. Black men are 51% childless, 64% in the middle class. And the problem keeps being that, well, the black men back there were stronger. Back then, we had more of law on our side, and we actually had more of a community. What happened, if you want the truth, was when the Great Society came in and black women were given a choice between government assistance and your men, black women chose government assistance. As black male unemployment went down, black female welfare enrollment went up.
We gotta stop acting like women are good people. You're trying to rationalize why this woman did you wrong or ghosted you or just left out of your life for no reason, not realizing that it's nothing that you did, it's everything about her. Women are not good people. Think about everything that women do to you while you're trying to date them and realize that, is it really what you're doing wrong? Is it really something that is unexplainable that she's doing? See, a woman's never gonna outright come and tell you that she's dating somebody else, that she's getting by somebody else. But you know inherently that 20% of the guys are getting 80 to 90% of the women. So let's say for every one guy who's an alpha male who's really attractive, he's probably dating 8 or 9 women. You already know that. So this woman that you're trying to talk to right now, you're texting her, you got her number, you got her at a party, and she stops texting you, she's never gonna come and tell you like, oh, the Chad just hit me up again, I'm gonna go hang out with him. She just ghosts you and it makes you think that you did something wrong. But these women are not good people. They don't wanna make it seem like they're falling for another guy and get by another guy who is a bad guy while you're trying to do her right. So they're just gonna ghost you, so it makes it seem like you need to do more to get her. Think about how many times women have hit you up first and stopped responding. Think about how many times women have asked you what you wanna plan for the date and then stop responding. Think about how many times women have made overt signs that they're looking to you for resources or something that they're trying to get out of you. And realize, if this was a man, how would you see that dude? If this was a man that you were trying to be friends with, how would you see this dude? You would see him like a weirdo that's not a good person. He's trying to fit out of you. He's trying to get out of you. He's trying to use you. And so once you realize this, you realize that the female species is doing this. They're not good people. And the reason why I'm telling you this is because a lot of men seem to think that women are superior to them just because they have nice bodies and beauty. But once you realize you as the man are being tricked into lowering your value just because you're getting ghosted is making you think subconsciously that you're lower than her, you're inferior to her, you're always gonna come into the dating market not getting any because you always think that this woman's on a pedestal and you have to try to win her over. Understand that they are not good people and you should be trying to qualify for a woman who's not trying to run you first and foremost before you even get to a date or a link.
You know, once again, you hear a lot of these modern women upset about men not approaching. But you have to realize you continue to tell men to leave you alone. You continue to tell men you don't want them to approach. You continue to say rather emphatically, I don't want men around. Not only do I not want men to approach me romantically, I don't even want to be friends with them. As a matter of fact, I don't even want men around. I don't want men to be around me at all. And at that point, what do you think is going to happen? What are you thinking? Men are, how do you think that they're going to respond? That's what we're going to talk about here. That's the thing we got to get to. Modern women not really understanding that their words actually mean something. You pop off at the mouth. What are you expecting a man to do?
Touch your husband because it is quite literally the medicine to his life. And no, not just when you are in the mood and not when you want something. Just reach for him. Put your hand on the back of his neck when he is driving. Slide your arm around him in the kitchen. Sit close enough on the couch that your legs touch. To you, it might feel small, but to a man, those moments matter so much more than most wives realize. Because most men go through their entire day being needed by everyone. Their job, their responsibilities, their families. They carry pressure they rarely talk about. And very few people in their life ever just reach for them to remind them that they are loved. But when his wife does, when the woman he works so hard for simply leans into him, something in him softens. For a second, he can breathe. Your touch reminds him he is not just a provider. He's not just the strong one. He's the man you still want. So tonight, instead of sitting on opposite ends of the couch scrolling through your phone, scoot a little closer and touch your husband.
Also, I've never had a man ask me out on a date. I have never had a man ask me out on a date. What in the world? What in the world is going on? I've never had, okay, first of all, they definitely don't ask me to be their girlfriend. Like, what? Is it because I'm fat? That's the only, I mean, my face is not that ugly, I don't think. I mean, like, I look good without filter. I'm sorry, but I don't even need filter. Like, my face is smooth and I don't have any wrinkles. Is it because I'm fat? Like, I mean, I'm trying to lose weight. I am on Tirzepatide or Ozempic, whatever. How is it that you don't, like, what? Are girls that interesting that when you take them out on a date, like, they're that interesting? Am I just not interesting? I thought guys don't care about that. What? How do I not have, why do men look at me and they don't see, why don't you want to take me out on a date? I've never had a man take me out on a date. They will meet me in parking lots. What is going on here? What is so special about these women? I must be unique or something. I must be better than like, you can't, this is why I think I'm better than every single person. Because how is it possible that I've never had a man ask me out on a date? I'm not picky at all. I'm not even one of those women that's a gold digger. I'm literally a hidden gem. Oh my God, I'm literally a diamond. I'm literally the best person on TikTok. Easily. I don't know any person that is better than me on TikTok. I am very, very kind and generous and giving and nice. Well, I'm trying to be. How is it that I don't have a man asking me on a date? I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna stop. It's crazy.
I keep seeing women comment, "It could never be me," when they see a wife cooking for her husband, caring for him, speaking gently, being intentional about her role. And honestly, you're right. It probably could never be you, but not because you can't, because you won't. Because somewhere along the way, women were taught that serving their husbands means weakness. That being soft means you are losing. That if you are not in control, you are being controlled. But what if that's not weakness? What if it's discipline? What if it's intentional? What if it's actually strength to love someone well? Even when the world tells you not to. Serving your husband is not about being beneath him. It's about being for him. And a lot of people don't want partnership anymore. They want power. But the women that are willing to check their attitude, grow, and learn how to love properly, those are the women building peaceful homes, loyal husbands, and strong marriages. So when you say it could never be me, you might be right. Because a woman committed to growth, peace, and purpose would never be proud to say that in the first place.
You do if a girl hits you.
Oh, I know. I go ahead and go tell someone. I do not hit back, especially girls.
Why?
Because they do not deserve that, and they are not like a punching bag or something.
Is it okay to hit a boy if he hits you first?
No.
So what would you do then?
I would go and I would tell him, hey, I don't like that, and same with the girl situation.
Oh, they're not the punching bag, but you are. Her caption said, raising a man who will not hit women under any circumstances, which tell me that she's teaching him that even if she's pointing at his head, even if she's holding a knife at his neck, he's not supposed to do anything. He's supposed to walk away. Yeah, walk away if he's allowed to walk away, if he survived to walk away. I'm sorry to be the one to tell you, but you're not raising a man. What you're raising is a victim. Now, she did say there are a few reasons why men should be hitting women, and one of those reasons is they're not as strong as men. But my thing is, if you know you're not as strong as men, why the are you putting your hands on them? You cannot expect to be hitting on somebody and they absolutely do nothing about it. If you're a threat to their life, you have to expect that they're going to defend themselves, whether you're a man or whether you're a woman. But I have a solution to that. How about you keep your hands to yourself? That way, he don't get hit and you don't get hit.
Men don't like astrology because they can't learn it. They've tried. They've tried to understand it. They've tried to conceptualize it. It's just too hard. So they hate on it. You're welcome.
Men do not care about astrology because they don't need an excuse to gaslight people or to blame the ever-moving stars for their behavior. There are women out here that will continuously cheat and be like, oops, it's because I'm a Scorpio. I'm sorry. So many women love to use astrology as an excuse to have personalities. It's the same way that people will pick up religion or psychology to further gaslight people because they want to put labels on everything to avoid looking in the mirror as to why they're a shitty person. Well, I'm sorry, but the stars aligning or the stars moving have nothing to do with the way that you're behaving today or the way that you're cheating or being a to your boyfriend or your husband. Not to mention the majority of websites that have any kind of astrology, you can pretty much find whatever you want to hear because no two websites are the same. So make that make sense. It's not actually that it's because men are too dumb to learn it. They're actually just smart enough to understand that it's another form of manipulation and they don't feel the need to use it. And this is why I say so many times that men need to stay away from women that are obsessed with astrology, because I can guarantee you she's going to use that as an excuse later on to why she's treating you like shit. Or if something happens in the relationship, she's going to be like, oh, he was a Scorpio. And they use it as a sick obsession to avoid changing themselves or holding themselves accountable and then blaming other people for their actions and the stars aligning on everything that they ever do. Okay, bye.
You ladies often overvalue yourself. Ma'am, you're almost 40.
Mm-hmm.
How tall are you? How tall are you?
I didn't hear you.
How tall are you?
About 5'4".
5'4". Dress size?
Dress size, size 10.
How much did you weigh the last time you weighed yourself?
180. But as you can tell, I'm heavy chested.
Yes,
like
but ma'am, but listen. 5'4", 180. You weigh more than a man.
No, I do not. Just because I weigh more than a man does not mean that.
First off, is it true or not? I said you weigh more than a man. Then you said, no, I do not. And then you said, just because I do. Which one is it?
I mean,
you weigh more than a man at your height because you're overweight. But see, what I need you to do is turn down the diva energy because it's not helping you.
Now you're trying to say I have diva energy?
Yes.
Oh,
because
wow.
you got this energy like, well, you're mean and you're this and that. I'm like, well, you're the one that called in and said, hey, I'm having problems attracting non-weak men.
Correct.
And I'm listening to what you're saying and I'm like, well, you attract what you are. Oh. So do I. We all attract what we are. So, ma'am, listen and turn down the diva energy. At 5'4", 180 pounds, you weigh more than a man at your height. The average American male is 5'10" and 168 pounds. 5'4", 180 pounds. Seriously, ma'am, if we height weight adjusted you, you will be the size of an offensive or defensive lineman.
There was somebody that made a really good point about things that modern women are doing today. He said something similar to the effect of when men, a lot of times men come up and they're they approach, and it's a simple interaction. Women go off the deep end. A lot of these modern women go off the deep end, and they make it transactional for no reason. Hey, if you really want to talk to me, then pay for my groceries. Hey, if you really want to talk to me, then give me $100. Hey, if you really want to talk to me, then fill up my gas tank. Huh? What? You're not ashamed of asking stupid stuff like that? Well, is a man ashamed of asking to sleep with me? Exactly. And when a man says it, you think that he's an idiot. He's like, why would you even ask me something like that? That means that you don't respect me. Exactly. So why would you do the same thing? Why wouldn't you just leave that man where he's standing and say, nah, you weird, get out of my face?